Good evening, everyone. Sorry to peek the mic there. Sorry about that. Good.
Anaria Shalai. Fight well.
Marks is in the channel, but I don't know if he can hear me or not. I saw his mic lighting up. I can't hear anything.
Good evening. Works? Is your mic on?
Maybe that's what. Maybe it wasn't me. You can't hear where I see the camera.
No, like I can see him lighting up.
I just saw that mic on.
Don't let him lie. Who's about to blame our child?
I did in chat actually.
Try talking one more time, Works. I thought I.
There you go.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Now you've done it, sir. Kenny, I was wondering if you could just get a
Apparently, I've been muted this whole stream, and you guys just didn't realize it.
through the bag really loud.
It's crazy, dog.
Thanks. Appreciate it. You can just keep doing that. You want a snack? Put popcorn around in your mouth really loud too. That's
Because hello, Windows settings resetting everything.
just
You have to get these every down.
DFW beatdown. Alabama, Arkansas.
Now that my mic works, crazy stuff. I don't know what the heck is going on, but here we are. I've been enjoying the music stream, I guess.
Bring you over for a nice hot bake, or what do they call it? Hot dish. Oh, you keep it up, I'll bring you over for a nice hot dish. I'm at the stone. Man, I need something else here.
I'll start making my way that direction.
The one in Herondar. I'm gonna give Amari a couple more minutes, and then see if we can fill from the guild, and if not, plug it. Pinged her on Discord, see if she replies. She's perfectly content also to pug the ones that's left, I think, based on The little that I've gotten to know her.
Yeah, she seems like she's a really good player and competent, knowledgeable, dedicated.
And I've got my monk available to tank, or my evoker ready to heal to get that Den of Nalarak for you, Jenny, if you need me to.
I mean, I don't want to commit you to it, but if you needed it on that too, I'll definitely.
Well, the other two
Ready
are
to go.
completely open right now, so, and I'd rather help people on their mains get through.
Yeah. Is the Dream Rift? No, this other one, the Blinding Veil.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. Oh, Jenny.
What's up?
Last night, okay, this kid at midnight lost his mind. Like, we went to bed by 1 o'clock, and at midnight he was like, "Hey guys, I'm up, and pardon my French, but fuck both of you." And I was like, "Come on, man." And then we finally got him back to sleep, and then he woke back up at 1:30, 2 a.m. time frame.
Oh gosh.
So we got him a bottle and some food, but by that point, like, I'm up. Like, I couldn't go back to sleep. And he wound up going back to sleep till about 4, and then he got back up again. So I been up all night. But
Dang, that sucks.
he
Sorry.
hasn't done that in a while. But
Yeah.
he did last night. Not excited.
It was funny here because she woke up and looked at me like, hi. And no, it's 4 o'clock, go to sleep.
That's how my son was, and I vowed that when he became a teenager, I would wake him up at like 4 or 5 in the morning. But now I mean, he gets up at like 6, but not like 4. I don't wake him up at 5. He was like that.
No,
He
the
used to get up at like 3:30 to work out, so he would wake up too and be like ready to party. Sorry, Lex, what were you saying?
it's funny you say that, because like my mom used to always be that way, except the way that she would actually wake us up was she magically had to put away the dishes every weekday because the cabinet where the plates and bowls was at was right against the wall of the room that Newall slept in for a long time, and then when he moved out, I moved into that room, and that's how she woke us up, was just banging dishes against the back of the cabinets.
I saw in my memories the other day. It was like, it's 6 a.m. We've already played like Magna Tiles, Candyland, this, that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just he was like wide awake from 4:35 in the morning.
He usually gets up right at 6:30. Like, I don't even use my alarm clock anymore. It's about 6:30. But yeah, but he's never angry in the morning when he gets up. And so, like, at first wake, you're like, ah, fuck. but then you look at him and he's smiling and he wants to play, and you're like, all right, we're going. Like, so it's kind of exciting. Well,
actually, it's funnier if you're not the one that happens to, but usually around 6:30 in the morning, you'll hear, yeah! He's like slapping him right across the face.
But then he smiles at you and you're like, guys, isn't so bad. This is all right. But at 12 o'clock at night, 2 in the morning, he is angry. He wakes up. He's not want to be up. I don't want to be up.
Oh, I just pulled a build and it has different talents than what I had. I was like, I wonder if they've made any changes. And I went to go use my first ability and it wasn't there anymore. That's why I was not pulling with y'all. I was standing back there.
Yeah, no, that's
Like,
fine.
whoa!
Are Rhett playing the Crusading Strikes build again? The no Crusader Strike build?
This one, let's see what kind of changes it is. Well, it has the thing where like that you don't have wings anymore. It's like
It's built into Wake of Ashes. Okay.
Yeah. Which I prefer, honestly, but I just want the highest DPS here.
Yeah, that's the thing about the Devourer. There's like one build in Mythic Plus that you can use, but there's like 4 raid builds that you could use. I'm just like, what the hell?
Can you give me 2 seconds to fix party bars.
Oh yeah, you get to test out the cell since they released a trial, like a beta. Yeah, it's like a beta version that was out.
You can get on anything. That dander frame isn't terrible, but I do miss Cell.
Yeah, they at least pull this one guy.
Yeah.
This also doesn't seem to have execution sentence either, which is weird, huh?
Oh, Final Reckoning.
I didn't look at it. I just, did the pulled the build because the guy that does the Paladin one on Wahid is really good. It's one of the main contributors on the Paladin Discord.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So I usually go with Wowhead. So they updated it. Let's see. This was updated 2.3.1. So, it's been a bit. I guess I was using the wrong build. I don't know why.
I mean, wrong is irrelevant at this point, you know?
Yeah. I think I just looked at a couple of the new talents. I don't think I checked to see what else had changed in the builds. And I just spent my new talent points, without checking.
Video was not edited all that well. That little seed will give us a stat boost, which is why I pull it. It's a short one, but hey, 5% haste is 5% haste. Should have just pulled this with the other group. My bad. I hate pulling one mob at a time.
Well, we've got extra mobs in the back for you.
Take that out.
Yeah, I had to forgive myself because it's slowed.
And then any kicks that you can put on Cad's kit for that light bloom thing that she does. A big one. And then yeah, Lusky jumps these 3 little light blooms here, and then
Do they share one health pool, or do they go down separately?
they share.
Okay.
And then soak these.
You need to soak these, right?
Yep, at least one person in each.
That's a fair bit of damage that goes out there.
Yep. I think once the circles go away, we can stack back up, and I can do something like a darkness on that.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's better if we don't have it. Only one per soak, not more. Everybody.
Yeah, I think only one person does will be good.
Yeah, it didn't hurt that time.
Well, I'm the well, Worm, you're clothy. Do you need that belt? Haste mastery.
No, I have the champion one. Thingy Boober.
I think in the future, once I better understand damage patterns, I'll be pulling this whole bridge down to the boss in one pull.
Just swap inspection real quick.
Works. What does all this extra stuff on this mean? Do you know? I was looking at it. I just got it, and I was like, I don't even know what all that stuff is.
On
Protocol of violence.
oh, that's just the different state that the trinket can be in. Sort of like rotate
You don't have to do
between.
anything to activate it or anything?
No, it's all
just,
equipped.
like, phases on its own. Okay.
Yeah, it just kind of does
Took it
this
off
thing.
because I was like, maybe I have to activate it somehow or something. So I guess I'll put it back on.
Yeah, I think it just the protocols actually might also be a thing in the Void Storm. I'm not sure, but yeah,
That's what I
no,
was wondering. I'm like, is there any point in wearing it if it's something specific for the?
no, because the Voidlust still should give you the crit, the leech, and the movement speed, and then okay, it's probably after every time you induce the Voidlust, it switches from violence to sustenance to predation.
So I don't know what that is.
It just makes it so that either that has small. It's probably all small stuff. I mean, it's ultimately going to get replaced by raid trinkets.
Yeah, but I have like this pretty decent. I have a B and a C tier of vets, but I figured this would be better as champs because I get my primary stats.
Trinkets are weird. They're like the one thing that kind of ignore the
Yeah.
track system because sometimes the
Yeah.
effects are just so powerful.
And this wasn't on there, so I'm like, I'm wondering if I should keep the veterans one back on instead. You know?
Yeah.
Better
So
use it to upgrade it for-
don't forget with this boss, he's going to put roots down on the ground. Avoid those roots as all possible. You could probably freedom yourself out of one if you get stuck, but there's a lot of them. He's
is
going
this the one that he has to? He chases somebody with them, right?
Yeah, and you can put him through the
Grab
roots
the
to help clear
Okay.
the room. And then when you get the little circles around you, that spawns like little roots on us. If we could all group up, that way we can cleave it down a lot faster. Here on pull.
Just FYI, I've never survived this fight, so good luck.
Aw. I'll stack you. The good news is we got a better is. See, when I freed him to myself, I freed him to you.
Here's the first set of roots. He does do a knockback as well. This verdant stomp that's coming up is going to be a root knockback, so just be mindful. Position yourself accordingly. And then here comes the...
I think I can mass dispel the root song.
Nice.
Interesting.
I'll try single dispel next.
Here comes another stomp. Not with the knockback. Tried worm.
Yeah, I got stuck in a root. I couldn't move anywhere. I used all my defenses too, so I had nothing left.
So for what it's worth, dispels seem to work there.
But I wonder if it's only magic then in that case.
Oh, come on. Damn it. Then back.
Alright, so with Cell, even though it's beta right now, the little things for dispels doesn't consistently pop up.
When I say that, I better check my stats too, since my spec change.
Grow Crawler is the only kick in this with the seed shot.
Still master this. Does anybody want that cloak? Because for me it would just be a side grade, but
What stats are on it?
Mastering Haste.
I will take it if no one else wants it.
Yeah, let Livid know he's not in the Discord with us. He's the one that has it.
That's who has it. He said.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
He
let
said-
him know that you want it.
You got the cape or the...
Yeah, the cloak
Yeah,
that Livid
the
got.
cloak.
He's offering it up in case anyone needs it. It'd be
Yeah,
good
I
for
guess.
Devour, but like I'm playing like 3 specs, so I'd rather that.
Worm, is it a side grade for you two, or is it an upgrade? Because I think for Noel and I, it's both a side grade.
What are you talking about?
The Haste Mastery Cloak.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's an item level upgrade, but it's not...
Yeah, then that's what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
then you
roll
take
knowing
it.
it's an item level. Exactly. So that's
It's
why
not
we were
even
both saying, like,
items. Yeah, it's not...
for us, it's a side grade. So we would only take it if, like, nobody else wanted it.
Oh, yeah, it's only 10 item level. It's not huge, that's what I'm saying.
It's still item level.
Stats. And it's also free upgrade on your current one if you currently have better stats.
If it's 10 item level, that's still a significant upgrade because the raw and
For
elect.
right now, because it's like everything's the crests and stuff are kind of hard to come by. There's cap and stuff, you know. And I don't totally love the not being able to like upgrade other stuff with the same crests. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I would, but I don't.
What's the upgrading with different crests? I haven't tried to upgrade.
You only can, like, Adventure only has its own crests. It's not like there's overlap of which ones you can use them for. So like, I don't have any champion crests. So I don't know where you get them. I assume you can't.
You'll get them from Raid when that opens up next week.
Right.
The highest
That's
crest
what
you
I
can
did.
get is Veteran right now.
Right. So it's like you can only upgrade.
I'm clearing this whole room, by the way.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've only upgraded 2 pieces there, like Adventure, just for the quest.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah, Adventure crest I would spend. Like anything that's Adventure gear, you can cap that out at 237. I would go ahead and spend that, but Veteran quest,
There's
I
not
would
enough.
wait to see.
There wasn't even enough crests for me to upgrade everything last week. Evoker could only do 200, and so it wasn't. Couldn't really upgrade everything, you know. I guess that's
Yeah.
again this week too.
I I didn't realize it was like you were saying, like, to use it for adventure and gear.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't totally love it now that it's, yeah, you know, Blizzard can't win, so I'm not criticizing them. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, they're trying to keep the gearing levels down slightly, which I get, because they know that, like, their RWF guilds are going to do crazy, ridiculous shit. But they're trying to make it so that the average player does not feel like they have to do that same crazy, ridiculous shit.
I like the crest changes, if only because it's super clear to me on what crest I need to upgrade what piece of
Right.
gear.
Yeah, when they named them the same as the track that they're on.
yeah, that part is nice. I'm just saying, as far as like being able to, right now it's just frustrating because everything's like bogged down because of, you know, like Warwick said, they're trying to slow everything.
2 more weeks and everything will kick off proper when M Plus releases. I'm gonna be honest, right off the top of my head, I don't remember what this boss does, so YOLO.
One of those things. We have the wind, the sound.
Oh yeah, when they come back. I think they come back.
I think you're right, I think you do. I guess not. I think that's the fire
Oh, that's
one.
right. Yeah, it's the one that he does the big
I was like, that sounds really familiar.
group damage.
I don't know what this is, but it seems like I should take it out.
Or at least point it away from people, it looks like, yeah, with the frontal.
Yeah, it's funny. Yep.
It does not move. Come here, potato.
Worm, did you say you can disenchant too?
yes, ma'am.
Let's hope this guy's done doing his thing.
Ooh, we're having fun with this pull. I forget how bad this matriarch messes with positioning.
Also, if we kill the eggs, there's less ads.
Dude's just shitting eggs everywhere? What the hell?
Yeah, the matriarch puts out the eggs. It does all that.
I'm like a chicken.
We want to trade it. What is an item level? Oh, I have it's 240 and I'm 237. Can you DE it for a trade window though?
No.
I don't
I didn't
think
think
so.
so. I was like, at least you could DE it and I can have the shard, but yeah, I guess not. You want me to trade it? 'Cause it's, oh, an upgrade.
what you do is you just equip it so you get the equip bonus and then just sell it.
Yeah, that's what I'll have to do, but I don't think you have to have it. I think you can just go to the upgrade vendor and have it like in your inventory and it'll recognize it. But I was gonna give it to him so he could DE it, you know. Just... And he can work on his enchanting. I've been working on my enchanting a little bit as much as I can. On my alt.
Yeah, I've been feeding my enchanter any green gear and stuff
Same.
that I
Yep.
pick up.
And a lot of the blues too. So like, they're dropping pretty steadily already. You know what I mean? I was like, it's gonna be a while. I've got a couple of ults I'm leveling, but then after that it'll be a while, you know? Basically my druid, my mage, and my paladin are my 3 that I level. I actually have been working on my warrior too, so I can get the weapon when I get my 4th spark.
Yeah, for blacksmithing.
My blacksmithing. Yeah, because I was like, I looked and nobody had it yet, the weapons, so I stepped into those. Or at least the one I was recommended for paladins.
Okay, we're gonna try to make sure we kill all the ads, and then take the beam and aim it at the ads. That way they get nuked on the ground. Hero and pull.
And when you see the little orbs flying in from the outside, collect as many as you can.
Yeah, safely. Here's the ads.
I think we figured out the damage was from some hitting and not from collecting, right? Is that what we figured out last time?
I think you take some damage collecting them, but it's not that bad.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to move this boss. And then that way you can set yourself up.
As of their time. Oh, they're under.
Yeah, get as many as we can here. We didn't get them all, but that's okay. Boss will die before he does it again.
So this new spec is worse than what I had before.
Definitely feel like the limiting factor for that boss on M+ is how quickly you can kill the ads.
Yeah, it's gonna be a kill the ads hard switch type situation. Alright, we'll head and do the Void Storm Dungeon. Start with Nexus Point, since that's the one that's in the pool. And then we'll do the Void Scar, because it's further out. And like I said, I can jump on my monk and tank a Den of Nalarak for you, Jenny, to get your 8 done for the week. Or someone else has a tank and I can heal it on the Perez.
I can heal it on the druid.
Where's that one at? Sorry, the neighbor that my daughter rides with texted me that their kid is still sick. So I was reading a text from her, but where's that one located?
Well, Denim Arc we'll do after we knock out the Voidstorm
Oh.
dungeons.
Okay. Void Storm, okay, got
I'm
it.
gonna ask Livid if he still needs Den, because if he's willing to tank that, then I can heal it on the Evoker, and Newall can bring his Warlock.
Can you do Mythic Zeros a second time? I know you can't get loot, but can you do them a second time with the same character?
You can, but you'll loot lock everything out, which means you'll reduce the total number of gear drops from one per boss to, like, if something were to drop for you, just no one's gonna get anything for it. So it's not intended.
It feels like the loot is so stingy too, doesn't it? It feels like, whoa.
Yeah, that's the only 80 I have right now, or 90. But yeah. Holly, did you get out front of this? Ooh, treasure chest. Ooh, a piece of candy.
It'd be okay to do it on my monk. My monk is like 220 now, so won't be as smooth
that
as
should be fine.
won't be smooth as this guy on who's at 239 now.
Isn't Brewmaster kind of broken though, so might be easier.
Yep. I just haven't played it in so long that I'm gonna be rusty as shit. I go right first to Coral Warden first.
You doing the really shitty first pull, or
No, it's 0. It's not required. I'm not doing it. And it's these guys that actually are the ones that mess me up. I've figured that out through looking at some abilities.
Trying to figure out why I'm struggling so much with this build.
I know why. It's because you don't have PI. I'll fix that
Yeah,
this run.
exactly. That's exactly right. I need all the power I can get.
Yeah, I realized the last run last night that I thought I had a macro that was giving PI, but it was just the base PI, so it was just
Oh.
randomly selecting people.
Oh.
Because I was like, why is the tank getting PI?
I wasn't upset about it, I'll be honest. And haste is good.
I was gonna say, like, go, work. I don't know if I've been here. What's this dungeon?
This will be in the first season pool, so oh, we activated the one herald. Okay, I was like, what
Oh,
the
no,
heck
this
is
one. I
it?
feel like I have been here actually.
Yeah, you've done it in a follower dungeon, but the mechanics are probably a little bit. Oh, I hit the. I hate when I put my major defensive cooldown on the wrong mob. I have to put it on the highest health mob because that'll give it a better chance to spread. Well, if because it only spreads off the target that I put it on, not the targets that don't have it, and it's silly interaction, but it is what it is. Yeah, if the dread flails become active through those little slimes, that's not ideal. But if like one or two of them get to the thing, it's fine. You can see it has 20% health. You need to get like, I think it's like 3 or 4 because they heal for like 30% a piece or something
Do
like
one of
that.
these mobs spawn the things? Or
No, it's only
they just
the
stick around?
it's only
It
the
happens
blue
when they die.
it's only the blueberries that spawn it actually,
Okay.
which is why I'm very comfortable just sitting here with this pack. So like these voidlings will drop the little guys, these smudges. They are CCable and all that stuff, so like any control also works on them, but and then the grand nullifiers have that nullify cast. Which is really the major kick. And then these Dreadful Elves here, this one here, he will do like a Shadow Blade Storm. So just be mindful of it. I don't know how much damage it does to DPS, because I've only ever tanked, and it does nothing to me.
I brought a friend.
It's fine. Yeah, like one smudge got in and it healed him for, oh, 30%, yep. Which is fine. And there's the Flail Storm. There's nothing we can do about CCing it out of that or anything like that, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I tried my stun, but I hit the wrong guy.
The Searing Rend, leave a little thing of holy stuff on the ground. Just avoid it. I try to pull them away from it a little bit, but alright. 2 more rounds of trash.
He was immune to my stun.
I didn't even see this guy here. I forgot he spawns here. Otherwise I would have pulled all this on top of him.
That's alright, we're still learning dungeons.
We can hear this boss.
Is this the guy with the laser beams?
No, that's the other one. This one will, that's like the big beam that soaks in. So yeah, I just space these out. He's gonna call out ads here in a little bit. And then, he'll summon one of those lingering images that'll leap to him and then put like a big light beam. If you stand in the beam, you will take damage over time, but you will also, get a damage boost. There's that. Don't stand in where the boss is at, otherwise it will stun you. But yeah, this you can stand in and get a damage boost. Ooh. And then step out if you get in any sort of danger or anything like that. On really high keys, that's usually where like raid cooldowns will go, so I'll darkness the next one. Assuming we get there. I actually DPS this on a 15 on beta as Devourer, and it was something. So it's coming down.
We switch to ads or just cleave them?
Cleave them. Big one is the nullifiers just seem to be kicked. And darkness is right up against the boss. Let me come back up here and activate this console. And then take it and it'll take us back to the beginning. This section, I'd take it second because I also think the trash in it sucks more. There might be writing stuff that I figure out later that means we go this way first, but... yeah, those guys like constantly put a small heal absorb on me. Null Sunder reduces my armor too, which is why I get slapped so hard by like the lingering images when I pull all that together.
I thought for a second you were gonna pull those. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had thread on those two guys because I saw that I didn't have clean thread on all of them. These Flux Engineers, when they die, will drop a battery. Just make sure you kind of quickly kill that so that it doesn't do big group-wide damage to everybody. You pick the Arcanists, that's the big ones. Try to get these guys moved.
Watching a show on Amazon. I think it's on Amazon, whatever it is. It's about these different famous crimes and or crimes and/or events, and it's about right now Heaven's Gate. Remember that cult? People with
Yep.
sneakers? It's about the Heaven's Gate cult, and they're like the leader, Marshall Applegate, or whatever his name is. They're like, he's so charismatic, and they show a picture of him. He looks like crazy eyes.
Is that the Waco one, or is that?
No, that's the Branch Davidians. This was like they all put on the sneakers and like they killed
Yeah.
themselves somehow, and they were like in bunk beds and stuff.
Is
And
that the
they were
Kool-Aid
they were
people?
No, that was
That was the Waco
Jim
one.
Jones. No, the Kool-Aid people was Jim Jones. Though they were in like Guyana.
No?
That was like 1,000 people. Yeah, this was the ones that they were like in bunk beds. They did somehow. I think they did poison themselves, but it wasn't Kool-Aid. But They like
remember all of this
put on their
stuff.
little white sneakers and like tracksuits, and they got ready to ascend to an alien spaceship.
Oh, was that like when there was a comet or something and they thought it was
Yes,
aliens?
yes, it was a yep.
It was like Haley's Comet, right?
It might have been Haley's Comet. Yeah, I haven't got that far yet because they're building up the background of how he came to put this cult.
I like vaguely remember that from when I
Yeah.
was a kid.
Yeah, you were probably pretty young. I was a young adult, but yeah. So the Branch Davidians was like the one that was in Waco, and that was the guy that thought he was like the next, coming of Christ or whatever. And they were like building up this stockpile of weapons, and then somehow the federal government got word of them having these illegal weapons, and they tried to go send the ATF in to take possession of the weapons. And the funny, you want to hear the crazy part about that? You know how they got tipped off that they were coming because they asked the mailman how to find the place. The ATF did, and the mailman was a member of the cult. So they tipped them off. Yeah, and that was crazy. They played like metal, like right, like death metal, like 24/7.
My kind of people. All right.
Like sound them out.
Remember to kick these Arcanists when they do their big channel. That'll save us a lot of damage.
Yeah, I remember watching that live when I was a kid, but I watched something on Netflix or something a couple of years ago about
Yeah,
that. It's
they had
crazy.
a biopic about him.
Yeah.
There's been several like also like documentaries about it too. Like to this day, the ATF says that like they fired the first shot, and the survivors say the ATF fired the first shot that started it.
This is the guy with all the beams, so there could be beams that go through. If you get, I think it's, I don't remember the name of the ability, but it's a purple circle or a pink circle around you. Try to put them where two beams join, because it'll kill both beams. And then the big circle is actually proximity damage, so if you can get far away from it, go for it. We're not going to talk about that that sigil that got thrown up on the middle of the roof because cameras.
By the way, I'm gonna send y'all a picture of this crazy guy in the Discord. You can tell me how charismatic he is. Crazy guy.
I said the same thing about Charles Manson. You see pictures when he was younger, and you're like, no, what?
Is this the thing I put on the beans?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, Charlie Manson.
There's the core spark detonation, so... Sigils. I don't know where he's gonna put it. Oh, right here. Okay. And it's a healing absorb, so if you can clean that up off yourself, then great.
I'll use cooldown, it's fine.
I was about to
Well,
lay
that was
hands you.
unfortunate.
Did you die and get your ghost form?
No, I put spirit guardians on myself to keep me from
Oh.
dying, but like I got
Okay.
stunned and had 4 of those pools just drop right on
Ooh.
top of me.
I was just about to land hands you when you killed yourself.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the beginning. We're gonna channel into this console that's at the bottom of the stairs, and then that'll spawn the bridge to get to this platform where we're gonna clear a majority of it. And then we're gonna go around that way, try to avoid these 2 packs. I think in Mythic Plus I'll have to pull them, but what I'll probably do is make them the last thing I pull before we go down. But for 0, no need.
Jonestown, that was the one that with the Kool-Aid. That was the actual name of what they call the cult. Jim Jones was the leader.
Yeah. There was a show on Hulu that my ex-wife was very into. I think it only had 3 seasons, called The Path. I think it was Hulu.
Oh.
Aaron Paul actually stars in it. And it's inspired by a lot of the cult activities that were famous in like the 90s and 80s and 90s and such.
Was it a fictionalized?
Yeah.
version?
that the one where the
Okay,
oldest son looks like a discount Heath Ledger?
Probably. I don't remember. It was her thing. Like I watched like 3 episodes of it and I was like, this is I what? And she's like, this is so good. I'm like, you enjoy it, sweetheart.
Yeah, I watched the first season, and then I got somewhere in the second season was just like, I don't really care about this anymore, and just stopped.
Yeah, she's
Watch that,
her big interest was true crime and cult activities. Like she loved that stuff.
Too. I definitely prefer true crime over cult stuff, but I'll watch cult stuff. Like this is just one of these episodes, right?
Yeah, like we had nights where like she was like, hey, we're gonna do our own things tonight. And I was like, cool. I'd be playing video games of some kind, and she'd be
True crime.
yeah, she'd be watching whatever forensic files. A lot of forensic files.
Oh, I used to watch that so much because that used to be like that's like the OG forensic files and cold case files and City Confidential and A&E. Those were like the OG.
Unsolved mysteries.
Try watching that Jared from Subway documentary. That whole weird thing. But it's like you get like 2 episodes in, it's already tells you the whole story. I don't know what the other 4 episodes were for. I was bored. I was like, okay, yeah, he's a pedophile.
The one of the documentaries, I think it was a Netflix one on the Nexium cult. That one was pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's another weird one, huh? That Nexium cult.
Yeah, it's wild that they got all those people to agree to be branded and stuff like that.
Right. And then that one actress, she like I think she got criminal charges from it, didn't she?
Yeah, from
She was like coercing people, and she was like kind of like you said.
Yeah. The Smallville chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually out now.
Yeah, I thought she was. But he's got like a really long sentence, right?
I would imagine, yeah.
So the big thing is once Lopraxian comes down, like his first one is like just, standard avoid all the stuff on the ground, but he's gonna do like a Lord's Dread style mechanic where he makes a bunch of duplicates of himself. The one that we're looking for is the one that does not have like the Illidan horns. And if you kill the ones that do have Illidan horns, they do group-wide damage. I accidentally Sigil of Silenced like 4 of them and one shot us.
You may want to put that in chat so that Livid knows.
Does it do that on heroic and normal too?
Yes, it does the split. It's just the damage that you get from doing the wrong ones is not present in normal heroic.
Yeah, I knew the split was there, but I didn't know I was just like blasting all of them. I'm like, all right, one of these is it. Just keep.
Yeah, in Mythic, you have to be more precise because it is it does have a damage component. Like I said, I Sigil of Silence. It was 3 of them. I was like, oh, I'll just clear the field because I would same thing. Like I was like, oh, it's just like normal where you can just clear a bunch of them out. It's not a big deal.
Do you kill them now, or does he get immune?
It'll come out in like 10 seconds or something like
Yeah,
that.
he'll kind of disappear and.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll do a suck in, and when he does the suck, that's when he's dispersing himself.
Okay.
And any interrupt, stun, CC, anything that stops a cast will. So here it is.
None of these ones over here. These all have horns on the right.
Found it.
Yeah, I think with Newell, you were actually in here with me when the first time we did this on Zero, and I dropped the silent sigil.
Yeah, we just blew up and we were like, what?
Kaboom, huh?
Yeah, and I had to actually look at the journal, and it's on Mythic difficulty. I think in the journal it even says like, yeah, if you interrupt the wrong one or something like that, or something like that. I don't remember where I found it, but somebody was like, yeah, the Mythic mechanic is you do that. And I was like, oh, okay. Like 4 people all got killed, and I was at 2% health. I was like, what the hell happened? And then I looked, and I was like, oh, that's what happened.
I got infect. Oh, because finishing the dungeon thing.
Yeah. Yeah, once you clear all 10 on Mythic, you get the damage dealer and things like that. I still need to do 3 as DPS for that, and then all of them for healer.
Yeah, thanks guys for helping me get them all this week.
Yeah, sure. We subbed in a Nalarok. I think that's the one that you're missing.
Yeah, I
We
think
can do
it's
that
'cause
one.
That's yelled dead after I went to bed. I went
Yeah,
to bed
we-
and I fell asleep for like 45 minutes, and I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm almost done with my book. I'll finish reading it, and then.
Yeah, we
You still have one more in Voidstorm, right?
we have the Void Scar Arena still to do too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That one's north, right?
Yeah, it's at the very north end of the zone.
The one that for the first like week I thought was gonna PvP flag me if I was in it.
I was confused. Does it not do that? I've been staying away from that area.
No, it doesn't. You have to like specifically flag for PvP.
So those world quests up there, I'm guessing you can't do them unless you're flagged?
There's mobs you can kill, but it's really slow and they don't spawn very often.
Yeah. It's faster to do PvP, but you can do them if you want.
Well, I started to do them when I was leveling, or right after I hit 90 or something. But yeah, it was taking forever. I'm like, this sucks, so I just deleted the quest and I just figured it was a war mode thing or something. So
Yeah, one of the streamers that I follow is actually follow her. She's like the only good PvP content creator that I found. She was out there with her threes partners. They were out there in PvP mode trying to do this to get, because it has some of the 263 PvP gear out there. So they're like, yeah, we're doing that just to be ready for when the season drops.
I was flying and I got a text from my neighbor, and so a mob ran into me and killed me like instantly. So weird.
Yeah, the hungering presence thing.
Were
Yeah.
you flying
Is that what
super
it was?
high?
I don't know. I don't think so, but I wasn't really looking because my daughter rides with the neighbors, and their kid has the flu, so she's gonna ride with the other neighbors instead. And so I was just thanking them because she texted me back and said, "Sure, no problem. Get up and ride with her." Yeah, I'm not very high, but I was kind of. Let me see. I'm on the edge of the zone, and it gives you that weird message when you're on the edge too, right? Like that you're being watched or whatever.
Yeah. It looks like your death was from death from above. Swimming
Yeah.
out over open water will trigger gaze from below as unseen creatures. Observe your movement. When it expires, you're instantly killed.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't flying fast enough because I've seen that, and then I just keep flying and it goes away. But I guess because I was typing.
Yeah, if you
I
keep.
tried to do the achievement where you fly super high and get the attention of the one dude, and you have to avoid him for 60 seconds.
Oh.
I didn't.
What's that give?
I have to check.
Yeah, but you didn't. I'm sorry, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. I tried like 3 times and didn't make it, so I was like, all right, I'll try that later.
My son wants to know if I have a picture of his project from 2nd grade, please, because I really want to show my best friend too. Because priorities. Good. I'm pretty sure I don't, but whatever. I'm gonna humor him.
Oh, good. We'll go ahead and get started while you're doing that. Just a couple small pulls here at the start, because I forget if these guys hurt or not.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that achievement gets you anything, but I suspect that it's going to be part of the meta
Oh,
achievement.
Yeah, that makes sense, because that sounds like the kind of crap they'd want to sneak in there. And so what do you have to do? You have to fly really high and avoid him killing you for 60 seconds?
Yeah, you have to fly real high to get his attention, and then you have to stay fairly high. So, because if you go below a certain like altitude, he'll disappear, despawn.
Gotcha.
And yeah, I was doing it on our druid, and yeah, it was. I think you have to just kind of consistently spam your like surge ahead thing, and hope for the best.
Yeah, it's probably one of those things where like once you Does it one shot you even if you get caught, or is it one of those things where like you take damage over time? Because if you take damage over time
it's
here,
one shot.
oh
Yeah.
okay.
Because
I was like, if it's
running
damage
away
over
really
time, then
well.
you just eventually you brute force gear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only gave it like 2 or 3 attempts. It's one of those things where I had a couple minutes left on lunch before I had to get back to work.
I'm trying to look at DPSing while I'm looking. He thinks it's from 2019, so I'm just looking for like anything from 2019 that might be just like, you know, it was like they had to do a cereal box for Black History Month. So that's right, it was February. It was for Black History Month. And he picked Kobe Bryant. And so I was just like trying to find like, yeah, I don't think I have a picture of it. Make it happen.
For Arena Faction, we're gonna kill it all. I think we have to in order to start the process of the boss
I
fight.
think you are correct. And there's what, 2, 3 mini bosses that pop out in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm rated.
May freedom you.
I should have held off on that grip for like another half second. Just grip you right after you jump into the mobs.
It's helping in one way.
So if my timing was correct, I think you can use 2-minute cooldowns on this guy and have them back up for the boss.
Yeah, that Insidiosaurus, much like the, if you remember the big beetles in Arakara, but that was their thing. I'm gonna do what I can to kite these 2 Tuskar away from the turtle, and then eventually we just have to kill the turtle. Alright, I'm gonna pull this guy. Just dot him up and let him go.
That happens. No.
That's a good thing with this, is that you can kind of make it as busy as you want. I do like that about this, is that even though it's, you know, an event leading up to the boss, you can kind of make it as chaotic as you want, or as chill as you want. Alright, now I think we have to get the turtle. Oh, there's one more pack.
I don't remember what this guy does.
Stuff.
Yes, stuff.
This is the one that does the spike where, like, yeah, there's this, obviously. But he'll do a spike on someone where if you take both, you'll die, but if, what I'll try to do is let you take, whoever gets it takes the first one, and then I'll take the second one, so that...
spread out.
Mm-hmm. There it is. So,
So way.
yep. Take the first one, and then.
Got that both of those, I'm sure.
Oh wow! Oh,
no,
wow!
That's not.
Oh, I took both.
What
I
the
somehow,
second I bubbled?
I somehow
Did
took
you
both.
dead?
You probably could bubble it.
I bubbled and I think you died for results. So it was my fault.
I probably just mistimed it, mispositioned it on my part too. The indicator on that is not the greatest.
If there's one thing I know is we can blame this on Tozen.
Always. Up the stairs we go.
Anybody need a 240 belt? Cloth?
Nope. I'm happy with mine.
Good thing is we have the option to go left or right. I don't remember which one is worse in terms of these like big flyer mobs. So I went left last time, and I don't remember, so I'm gonna go right this time. Actually, no, I'm gonna go left because I remember those agitated void size do a lot of poison, and we only have one poison to spell. I believe you can get knocked off the side, so be mindful. And then these totems we need to kill as fast as possible. They just channel into someone until they die. And the shaman's the only kick with the lava bolt. That is the one thing I do like about this set of dungeons, is they really did a good job of limiting, like, needing 85 million kicks for everything.
At least until the affix is coming to play.
There's a couple of bosses I already know are gonna be like uber toxic, but yeah, we'll see.
Just rush to 10s and you don't have to deal with it.
12s, yeah,
Was it 10s then, or was it close?
it's 12s.
Oh, it's been so long I forgot.
I'm trying to answer Alex's question, but I was thinking on the so some. I have cap locks on, so I have to keep starting over. There we go. It only took me like a minute to type it. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to make your job harder there.
You're all good.
this guy did either.
Yeah, find out. Let's see. Open claw sounds like something for me. Poison splash sounds like a circle on the ground. Oh, this has an ad that you have to hard switch to. There's the creeper. It's coming from over there.
Oh yeah, we gotta kill him before it reaches boss.
Yeah, it focuses the tank, so I can't even like go over there.
Marked it just to make it easier to tell that then we got a star switch. Oh, this build doesn't have cleanse in it. Damn it. That's one of the things I manually changed on my own, something out of the other spec last time. I don't know how they have a mythic build without cleanse.
Yeah, it's one of those things like cleanse is going to be one of those things that's going to be like super dungeon specific next.
Yeah.
Because I think
No, I just like having it, you know?
you'll definitely want it for like Masara Caverns. There's in that first area in particular, there's quite a few.
Fun. He did the frontal the same direction as the ad, which is super fun.
Yeah, I don't know if that's targeted randomly or if that's was picked towards me or not.
Yeah, you can release it. It'll bring you back up here.
Yeah, I saw it. I had to spun my camera around to see if it spawned before it did.
I was doing the same thing.
This is the one we gotta kill the 4 guys. Okay. Got a Discord DM, so it's like, oh, I can take 2 seconds to check it. Nope.
Alright, I found the picture, guys. I found it.
Oh, you did have it?
I
Nice.
did have it. I have a picture of him holding it. You're gonna be so excited. Thanks for bearing with me while my DPS was crap.
It's fine.
I did the math and I was like, okay, wait, if he was 5 and 20, he thought it was second grade, which he was right. So it would have been February of 2020. Because I went back to 2017 and I was like, wait, he started kindergarten at 5, so he would have been February of 2017. He would have not been in school yet, you know. So then I went to February of 2020, and there it was. He's on a road trip to St. Augustine with his best friend.
Y'all are
Oh, is it already spring break up there?
So ours technically starts my kid starts Friday. They get Friday plus a week. My school is just next week, but his friend's grandfather's birthday is this weekend, so they're driving out early to go to his 80th birthday. So, but yeah, it's pretty early here because we start in like mid-August.
Yeah, I think my kids are next. I think it's not next week, but the week after. I don't remember. Or not this week, but I think it's next week.
It snowed here today.
Oh yeah, it was raining last night, so it was cold this morning, but cold in the 60s. But it was 80 this afternoon here.
Yeah, I called my mom and she was in a hoodie, and I was like,
Yeah, exactly. See, it to be fair, it's really windy. Like literally, when I picked my daughter up from school, it was like 78, but the wind made it. I had goosebumps from the wind. The wind was really bad. But I know that just means
It's
nothing,
like
right?
50 degrees here, and people, I'm the same way now. I'm getting used to it. So you
Yeah.
go out with a short sleeve shirt on and shorts, and you're like, feels great, man. It stays like 10, 20 degrees out here most of the time. I'm definitely not in Texas anymore.
Exactly. And there's some good things about that for sure, right?
I do love it up here. The weather's a bit
That's
cold, but I do love the state. So
Yeah, that's great.
love the job too. Wasn't me.
Cruising along here. Going 100. Oh yeah, this is one where it'll spawn an ad that'll fixate you, and you just have to run it through one of these two orbs. And that's just something that takes somebody, and you just kind of have to defensive it, I think.
Defensive horror. That's gotta be a mess.
Pull it away, and you actually get out of the gravitational pull of those. White stuff around them are kind of indicates where the pull is at.
Part of the Midnight Sun Convention. It's pretty nice. I think every dungeon has decor, isn't it? Is it every single
Yeah, it
dungeon?
seems like it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me give y'all a quote here.
And then if you're good for one more, Jenny, I can we could swap some characters around and
I mean, if
plug
y'all
someone for
want to,
the
I'll
for the
definitely
den.
down. If you think you're gonna do them,
Someone can take my plate. I've already done it, but I think Justin or somebody in the guild will probably do it. So I'm not loot walking people or whatever.
Yeah, I can swap to healer or DPS, whatever we need.
So I can bring an 86 druid in there. Let's go look at my fleshy homes. Oh, kind of funny that cape. Can't remember who gave me the cape, but apparently
Me.
I also got the cape and I didn't loot the boss.
oops.
I just saw it in the mail. 'Cause I didn't
Nice.
loot the boss.
I got one to you.
Oh, that was actually Livid gave me the cape. You tried to give
Oh.
me something but wouldn't do it.
Oh, that's right. You're right. I did. It was something to just DE.
Alright, I'm gonna pop over onto the monk and make sure I have all my tank stuff set up. And then I made you leader of gens, so just invite me when you get on, and then I'll snatch Newell and throw something out in the guild. If no one responds, we'll plug a DPS or something. It'll be fine.
Critical strike by 22, why sure.
Alright, works. I'm running the passive F-flow talent, so now you won't be able to run out of my fucking F-flow.
Dude, I've been so good about that ever since BFA, man. That's like 3 expansions ago.
But you did it so often during that expansion that I will never let you forget it.
Yeah, I think it was like literally almost every F-flow we put on the ground I'd walk out of.
Just immediately after I threw it down.
You switched it once? I don't see you.
Anytime I switch realms right now, it's been going super slow, and I don't know
Okay.
why. Because my monk is on Thunderhorn, but my demon hunter and my other characters are still on Ice Crown.
You are.
I'm on now. Yeah.
Just check your dungeon difficulty. Yeah, past 2 lead.
Is Denim Nalarak in Arendar, or is it in the... control zone?
Zulaman. I think.
That would explain why you couldn't see it on the map. It was in the wrong zone.
All right. This will be the last one that we do for the night, and then we'll be back tomorrow trying to do some Evoker stuff. Grab dark. I'll work. It's gonna be a little bit of a shorter stream. I went a little long last night and go short tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll try to go maybe 4.5, depending on how things go with the Evoker ones, and then go from there.
Hello.
Hey, Dark. Making sure all my buttons are where they need to be. Okay, they are.
Yeah, the sensational, whatever, the totems, gotta kill those quick.
Dude, I'm so rusty on this spec. Holy shit. Oh wait, no, Dave's on the bar. I just didn't realize where he was at on the bar. Yeah, I'm doing almost 30k DPS at 214 versus my Demon Hunter at 239 doing about 23k DPS. This is stupid. Double spirits here. We're gonna see how spicy this pull gets. We'll pull these onto the spirit.
Oh, I got silenced.
Yeah, that was nasty. Okay.
I'm almost there, stay alive. Got there and the totem immediately killed me.
Alright. Watch the charge, watch the big frontal, that's about it. Soak these as you can. forced to get a fist weapon when I don't have another one. I fort brewed there.
Silence for 2 more seconds.
Alright, the silent screech is out.
Well, that was an interesting pull.
Yeah, that was something. Dude, Snapdart is so much better on this character than on Demon Hunter. Holy shit. Probably get up to the next section before the nope, wind starts now, so we'll hang out and then move after. Wind's over. You can tell when like the wind tunnel animation thing up in the air goes. work our way down the hill if we can.
I don't know how to come back actually. Let's see. Oh, this way.
There's a way to speed through that. It's a little more efficient than what I did, but I'll figure it out.
Gotta get used to druid healing again. It's been a while.
I remember with when he does the big world thing that pushes you around and such, if you stand in the snow that we get from killing the 2 ads, it'll make it so that you don't move anymore. And soak those if you can. Everything we step into the step on out. And that's the whole fight, rinse and repeat.
Can you not send Mel between Horde and Alliance?
If they're in the same guilds or same structure, you should be able to.
Wouldn't let me send it to Dorks to either. I'll just put it in the auction.
And she's on Aglamar, not Aglayan. She's on a Nurse River cluster.
I'll
Oh,
just.
right, yeah. You should just server transfer.
I've got
It's
some
so
of the-
frustrating between Horde and Alliance or between server and non.
I can put it in the guild bank for you.
Yeah,
Put up the bank.
they only sell for 5 gold on the auction. put in the.
7 with the
I
big
can
rate
find
for a
that.
blue one. That's
Let's
awesome.
see, Silver Moon Town.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out a build chest for you.
I'm gonna forget to grab this guy because I forget he's solo. Don't blow cooldowns here. Wait until we engage an rock for that. We can kick, yeah.
Trying to get into interrupt, but I was taking all that damage from walking on that stuff. melee range and stuff is no fun.
Yep. If we can, try to put the circles along the wall if we can. I'll tank against the back wall. When she yells, like, get behind me, that's for the tank only. You guys don't have to worry about that. And then when all the bears go towards our friend that's going to be standing here in the middle, try to interrupt those as much as we can. Prevent them from getting to her.
You soak them or what?
Yeah, you just kind of run into them and soak them. Because if they get her, Nalrock gets like a big damage boost.
You only soak them when they're charging her. Otherwise,
Right.
you run away.
Yeah, it's like these, you just get up against the wall as best you can. Here it is, kind of get in front of her and intercept these. I'm gonna pull this boss into the corner since all the bears are there.
You were getting clapped there.
I was behind her too.
Is there any reason not to upgrade the veteran gear, or are y'all holding off on that too?
I'm gonna see if I can pull to the other side here.
There is a finite amount though of ones you can have per week right now though, Worm. So if there's something that's like, if you need to do more dungeons and there's I died taking, you know what I mean? Like there's a cap of them you can get per week.
Normal raid will drop champion, right?
Yes.
That's what works. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm upgraded then. We do.
Yay, thanks you guys. I appreciate it. Y'all got
Thanks,
me
guys.
where I've got a veteran in every slot except for one of my rings.
Nice. Yeah, you geared out tonight.
Yeah, I did. Thank you. Between yesterday and today, for sure.
Did you already move your high level ring into the other slot so that you
Oh, true.
can
Yeah.
trade it?
Yeah.
Alright, it's time for me to raid out.
Come along.
I'm not even gonna raid out tonight. I'm just gonna
Sorry
end the
about all
stream.
deaths on this run.
We'll be back.
It's been a minute since I drew it healed. Gotta get used to it again.
And we'll be back tomorrow
I had to go to,
with
like, a Florence
some Evoker or Monk
or
M0
spot.
runs, just
Like,
helping
what is
people
it?
in the guild out, whatever people need. And if there's no one or nothing
Yeah.
that's going on, then I'll
Have
probably
those
maybe play
ones
some
like-
Heroes of the Storm. We'll see.
Yeah.
Just trying to
So
keep
you guys
up
have a
to
wonderful
date.
night. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna listen to some of my favorite ASM artists that are going right now. And go from there. Let me give some shout outs to some folks on the way. She's also streaming Peak right now.
Old stuff and all that tomorrow,
But,
'cause y'all got y'all geared up.
Demetria
Where's
is
Lynn?
Appreciate y'all.
an awesome streamer that I would definitely recommend.
If you need a healer or a DPS.
She also streams while she's playing Peak right now because obviously she's kind of like me. Her main character's ready to go, and we'll go from there. And we're just gonna chill and see what we